on the road, get the amount of rest you need. It's kind of, I've always enjoyed it. Obviously, you got to come into a hostile environment, but sometimes that brings you together as a team a little more. So this is obviously a tough building to play in. You got the altitude to worry about, but we'll draw on some. Hopefully, we can draw on some of the confidence from last year coming in here. So, yeah, I mean, you don't really overthink it too much. Just go play your game.
Well, sorry, when you win a game in the way you did, where you stole momentum and got out in overtime, is there any carryover?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think every game's its own thing, but I think we didn't like our first period, but after that, I think it was, the second was probably pretty even, and then after that, I thought we kind of took over and imposed ourselves on them, and we obviously got rewarded. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think we're just looking forward. You can't, you look back at what you've learned from the games, and then, you look forward. It's always a new one coming up.
As someone who, there's a good chance that Gabe makes his return tonight. As someone who's been around and seen, knows him pretty well, just from a human side, how big is that to see a guy come back after 3 years?
No, I'm thrilled. I mean, I think that's so much bigger than hockey in this series. He's a guy that, he was up at my cottage right after he had the surgery and showing me the pictures of before and after, all that stuff, and I feel like I've been paying attention to it, for a few years now, and obviously as a guy, we have good friendship with our families, are good friends, and we've been rooting for him to come back, and obviously it makes our job harder having a guy like that out there, but on the side of the friend side and just like you said, the human side and the fellow athlete side, I think everyone's happy to see the progress he's made. Hopefully he's got a lot of runway left. Hopefully it's not one of those things where it acts back up. So. But yeah, I mean, for me, I look at two separate things. You obviously got to compete against him, and when you go out there, he's just another player. But on the other side of things, I mean, it's great. I'm just really happy that he's gotten to this point.
Is this your favorite road building to play in?
I don't know if I'd say that, but no, it's just a great challenge competing against these guys. It's I think we've developed a really good rivalry, and this is my third playoff series in here, and the first one didn't go how I wanted, the second one did, and we'll see what happens here. So I honestly, I'm just worried about, as you get older, you start to worry about what's right in front of you a little bit more, and the process, and taking one step ahead, and so that's so big in playoffs, just take it day by day and minute by minute. So that's kind of what I'm looking at.
It's so important for Mikko to have that previous trip here, and is the playoffs a different animal?
You have to ask him. I think everyone deals with it differently. I know he wants to win, regardless who we're playing. But yeah, I mean, it's always your first team you play for, especially if you play as long as we both did here. It always means a little bit more coming back, and there's always some emotion. I wouldn't expect anything different on his side, but yeah, you'd have to ask him that. I guess everyone's got their own unique experience.